Boys and girls, this is the Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, and you're listening to Going In Raw, baby.
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife,
Marie.
and you are going in SmackDown Live.
Hi, this is Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke watching Going in the Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Yeah, welcome back to Going in Raw. Going in Raw.
Man, you're off this morning already.
Going in Raw.
You even had your second cup of coffee.
The only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steve and Larson. Also available wherever podcasts can be found. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell next to it. See, I could be professional. And also, check us out in the audio realm. Leave us a rating, review, or a comment.
You're a parody of a professional broadcaster.
Here comes some Richard Marks.
With Wherever You Go.
With Wherever You Go. No, wait, what's that song called?
I don't know what it's called.
I will be right here waiting for you.
Waiting for you, yes. Here comes Bruce Hornsby.
Here comes some Jerry Rafferty.
Oh, there you go.
We're also available on the Patreon at patreon.com/Steve and Larson. We have a variety
Smooth
of
sounds of James Taylor.
We've got a variety of reward tiers over there, including the Jerry Rafferty tier. You
It's
can
a $5 tier stuck in the middle with Stephen Larson.
stuck in the middle on Baker Street with Stephen Larson. Anyways, I'm going to give some shout outs here to some new patrons. It's a fantastic way to support Going In Raw. Really does. Without the Patreon, we wouldn't be anything.
That's true.
We would be a
Well,
sinking ship.
we would not be pro wrestling podcasters.
We would
that's for sure.
exist like as human beings. We'd be a couple of schmoes. Anyways, we got the new patrons here. I'm going to go ahead and give them some shout outs. Let's see here. How far back do I go? Zach, Chekhov's Table, Rocked, Blake. What is it? Vince killing all these guys' the second names? a bunch of single names here. Single word names. Sergeant Major Cool. There we go. Scott Steiner's Mike Skills. Thomas Fusen II. Omar. Jamie Gregory. Irving Ramirez. Dom Lamartina. And Joe Juarez.
Thank you all.
All new patrons. I think we also have at least one new member, DJ Chicken. Welcome.
Thank you.
Of course,
Welcome.
now we have YouTube channel
Yes.
memberships. The Slow Wolf Pack is what we've dubbed it.
Yeah.
That particular club.
Yes, we have so many kind of like subgroups in the larger friend.
Yeah, it's awesome. We got a terrific tree branching community thing going on. So we've added on YouTube channel memberships if for whatever reason you're wary about Patreon, but you want that bonus content that we do 5 times a week. You can get on, just go to YouTube on our home screen there and click join. I know some of the mobile apps have the join button right below the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the mobile apps apparently don't. YouTube really needs to get that streamlined. So, I want to say thanks to all the new members out there.
Thank you very much.
That's a new growing community, and you get access to all that bonus content plus a bunch of emojis, emotes, if you will.
And badges.
And badges, which I'll be doing more of as the days and months go on. Last night, of course, was SmackDown Live after Mania, and they were really kind of pushing the shakeup that's coming up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
week.
thought might have been the case with Sheamus and Cesaro showing up on Raw. I was like, hey, there's a shakeup going on. Let's promote the idea that's happening. Granted, do you remember this? Someone in our chat, I believe for a Mania recap, not for the live stream.
Okay.
Sorry, not for the reaction stream, but the
recap. Yeah.
the recap. Did someone say in there that Drew was sick, and that's why they thought the Mania match was kind of underwhelming?
I don't remember that, but that's not surprising if they did.
I could
say
have
it, I
imagined
didn't
that,
remember.
but let's for the sake of discussion, let's say that it was a long day, so that could have totally been a figment of my imagination. I could have been hallucinating at that point.
Sure.
Let's say for the sake of discussion that was true. Someone did say that.
Should be
If
easy
that were the
enough to list.
case,
Yeah.
I wonder if the end of Raw it was supposed to be Drew who showed up. Because he came out for that main event last night.
Yeah.
He hit that one move in Xavier Woods commercial break, and then he disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder if they was like, okay, we want to give Drew this huge push going to SmackDown, but if he's not feeling well, obviously that's not going to this isn't going to work. So let's have him show up briefly, and then he can disappear at a commercial break and then proceed with the match. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seemed weird that Drew is this huge name, obviously there's something going on there, but he would show up and then just poof, disappear.
So 411 Mania, Jeremy Thomas has this really quick. Drew McIntyre's SmackDown return was cut short as he left his 6-man tag match midway through during the commercial break. McIntyre walked out of the match and didn't leave up the ramp, instead walking behind the fans on the side. As Matt Degnan reported from being in attendance, he added that McIntyre just waved his arms in the air as he walked around the barricade and went to the back. There's speculation he might have suffered an injury during the match, so that is not confirmed. The departure was noted by others, as you can see below.
Teflon Mike says, yes, I heard Drew was sick.
Where did you hear that from? I'm curious. Because I don't see anything else about it.
Yeah. And then a couple people are saying that he was... a couple people are saying I heard Drew was sick before Mania, and then a couple people are saying that he got injured during the SmackDown match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't see anything on Twitter about that.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, maybe it's true. I don't know.
Well, at least I didn't imagine people saying he was sick on our...
Oh, hold on a second. Wait,
Mania recap stream.
This is from... Well, this is like a month ago. This says Drew McIntyre working WWE events sick, but it's from March 19th.
Gotcha.
So anyways, I don't know. Yeah, it would have been. I don't know. I think so.
Because like if they had the idea of let's do a Thebar Drew team up, which actually makes a lot of sense in the situation where Drew could be the alpha.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But whether Drew was hurt, sick, whatever the case may be, they thought, well, we can't really put him out there for Mania or for the Raw after Mania because he's sick and or hurt.
Yeah.
Let's just put Thebar out there instead, because at least Thebar has history with Shield.
Yeah.
And New Day.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Drew is good to go on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. What do you think of SmackDown in a nutshell?
It's kind of middle of the road.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if traditionally, it's not like SmackDown after Manias are usually as slam bang as Raws after Mania.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they do what they can do. I just feel like they were, last night, I feel like just more than anything, they were just really pushing the shakeup that's going to take place.
They were
already
pushing
looking ahead to that
rather than, and maybe they have to this because they don't know who's going where yet exactly. Rather than pushing the idea of, okay, here's the new storylines are going to be.
Yeah, they can't do any of that till the shakeup happens. I guess that's sort of the deal.
They should just do the shakeup, the Raw and SmackDown after Mania then. Because it feels like you get a week's worth of programming that's more or less just spinning their wheels. I understand your point that people are going to watch these
business-wise, it just doesn't make sense to do it that way. Business-wise, it makes sense. Look, everybody's going to pop for the Raw after Mania. You have a call-up. You have Lars Sullivan. You have a couple things going on. Man, did you hear? This is the biggest news of post-Mania. They got Drake Maverick teaming with as managing EC3. That's fantastic.
I saw that.
That is going to be amazing. If they actually do that on
main
roster.
Well, it depends if they do that actually on TV.
Well, you know, I'll actually, if they have anything that goes on a main event with those guys, I will watch that.
Yeah.
For that, because they are hilarious together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, obviously, it seems like they're looking ahead. But like you said, I sincerely doubt if the last couple shakeups and drafts are to be believed. They don't know until those superstars will not know where they're going
until they show up at the arena.
Until they're announced like on
like
TV,
we saw when they did the brand draft. You know, they were doing the club thing with AJ and Gallows and Anderson, and they found out day of they were getting split up.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they figure all that out as they go. But you know, obviously with Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre making an appearance on SmackDown last night, they really are pushing this idea that anybody can go anywhere.
Yeah, and there was also a noticeable absence of one Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe he could be on the move too.
That could be.
I think it'd be interesting if they moved him to Raw, because he's been on SmackDown forever. Mm-hmm. Even before he had to retire, they kind of made him the guy on SmackDown to try to revitalize the show. This is back even before the brand split.
Yeah.
And he's more or less been SmackDown exclusive since then. So a heel Daniel Bryan could be an interesting foil for Seth Rollins through the summer.
Sure. And boy, how great would it be to see the Universal title on Daniel Bryan? That'd be something else.
Mm-hmm.
This Saturday, we will be doing our definitive count out on the shakeup.
Yes.
10 shakeups that need to happen. 10 roster changes.
That must happen.
10 roster moves.
Must happen.
That must happen.
Must.
Probably not will, because they're not going to listen to us.
No, they never. Well, I mean, sometimes
we have the algorithm.
Sometimes it seems like someone there listens to us, but I think it's because we We just like logically set forth ideas based on what we're given. And then every once in a while, WWE will do that, and they'll say, "Okay, logically, this should happen." Then it happens, and it seems like they're listening to us, but I don't think it's related
But
at all.
then when Roman uses the word chill, then you got to start wondering: is Roman Reigns a big mark
But again,
for going in wrong?
here's what it is: we watch Roman, and we're like, he just seems like a really chill dude. Yeah. So we make our version of Roman, and we book Raw just a chill dude.
Lots of synonymous terms with chilled, though. Relaxed, cool.
I think there's vibrations throughout the universe, man. It's just vibrations, man.
Yeah. Oh, wow, interesting.
We're sensitive to certain vibrations in the world of wrestling. We got those vibrations, those vibes, and
what line of science are you referring to right now?
Zero science. There's no science behind it whatsoever.
I like it.
Truth exposed.
Vibrationism.
Yeah.
I like it, man. That's good stuff. I mean, there's got to be some string theory there, I guess. Strings vibrate.
What's the I always forget this term.
Brains?
No, when they think you can teleport because
astral projection.
No, there's a physics.
Oh, yeah. Quantum
entanglement.
Entanglement?
Entanglement.
Okay. Entanglement.
Yeah, they think because there's maybe two atoms that are identical across great spans of the universe, you can teleport information.
Well, that's what they're going to do with 5G on your cell phones is quantum entanglement.
No, that's
transference of information.
Isn't that what quantum computing is though? Is using entanglement?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. That's true. Anyways, so yeah, let's move on. Let's actually do our SmackDown recap, right?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I want to check out our community poll real quick. I just posted.
I did. It was. Yay had a plurality. Gosh, I can't talk.
It's at 50%. So it's on the verge of a majority.
Yeah, it is.
200. Well, it's only 244 votes, but a lot of people liked it. I mean, look, here's the thing: SmackDown gives us such a high bar, so to speak. Yeah. They are the bar, basically.
Yeah.
And so anything less than
like 65%,
amazing. But no, it was still really, really good.
It wasn't bad.
There was nothing. Look, dude, there was nothing on here that I didn't like.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's like, well, you got to give it a yay. I don't know what we expect. Look, man, the Undisputed Era aren't going to come out. We just have to get used to that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to come out for a while.
Dream, although Velveteen Dream and Buddy Murphy might have a thing. It'd be crazy to see Buddy Murphy on NXT.
That would be cool.
Just for like a match, like Drew Gulak when he went there. That'd be great.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool. I think that's just probably Dream backstage at Mania talking trash, though.
There was such a shoot element to that because Buddy Murphy looked like he was legitimately just walking from his match and he didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah.
Oh man. That locker room is going to be interesting when Velveteen Dream shows up.
Yes.
From what I've heard about him.
Yes.
It's going to be interesting.
Yes.
All right, anyways, kicked off with Kofi Kingston's championship celebration with, of course, his best friend, The New Day.
Yes.
Big E acquiesced to the crowd's demands.
Oh, he seemed completely tickled with the idea of the splits being a thing now.
That he does a split. What was the term he used for, going heavy? He said, we're already heavy here, meaning we've already used too much time.
Yeah, we're running late. Yeah,
that was a term I'd never heard before.
Oh yeah, they say it all the time on Something to Wrestle.
Oh,
listen to the WrestleMania 10 one, and he's talking about, and Bruce talks about going heavy. They had to cut it like an 8-man tag match because they were going heavy.
Oh, I had not heard that before. All right, I'll check that out. He said, yeah, we're going heavy here.
Does it anyways. And this whole segment, at least up until the bar comes out, especially after Big E does the splits, man, that felt like they were just talking. There was no script there. Incredibly heartfelt.
These dudes do not need us, especially Xavier Woods. You can tell he's over the moon about all this stuff,
Well, he was saying back as 2015.
Yeah.
That one of his goals was getting that belt on Kofi.
It's like huge mission accomplished right here, That's something special right there.
And to speak, like the way that Xavier Woods especially, he more or less said, I remember watching Kofi when he debuted, and I remember when I finally got to meet him, it was like meeting one of my heroes.
Yeah.
And now he's a friend, a brother. Couldn't be prouder. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. Cody Miles got some new emotes for us. There's one of Potato Face squaring up. That's definitely going in.
Yes.
There's one of Batista getting his nose ring taken out.
That's great.
And then there's an F, of course.
So, great segment. Kofi gets on the mic and he says, me winning this belt wasn't supposed to happen. This is like an impossible thing, but it was made possible.
Yeah.
And you get some shout outs to his family who were sitting ringside, his 2 kids, his wife. And as soon as he finishes with that, here comes Thebar. And they say, well, we want a 6-man tag match tonight. The 3 of you against us. And they're like, well, your math is wrong there. There's 3 of us, only 2 of you. And he's like, oh, and Cesaro said, oh, we made a friend last night on Raw. Out walks Drew.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Sheamus really should have dropped when he really made the friend. He should have said, I made a friend doing Celtic workouts on YouTube. I know. YouTube channel too.
I've actually seen the episodes when Drew tore his bicep.
Oh.
He's on that one. It's the 500 sets or whatever. It's Jinder, Drew, and Sheamus.
Yeah.
And it's Jinder's back workout.
Oh, okay.
Back and biceps.
Yeah.
And they were doing, like their warm-ups is they do alternating sets of pull-ups and deadlifts.
Mm-hmm.
And you start with, I think, 1 pull-up and then 10 deadlifts, and then you invert it. So by the end, you're doing 10 pull-ups and 1 deadlift.
That's their warm-up.
That's the warm-up.
Yeah, that's great.
It's insane.
Eesh.
And they're doing like sets of 50 rows and stuff like that. It was crazy.
World,
it was crazy, man.
It's a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, it's not one I'm privy to. Let's see here. So, yeah, they say we have a friend, Drew. Drew comes out. 6-man tag match is happening tonight.
I think Drew was on another episode of Celtic Workout, too.
Also,
he
after
was,
that.
Fact. Sorry, I keep up with that because I find it interesting how people. Daniel Bryan one's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. After that, we had a 6-man tag match.
Yeah, all we had last night was tag matches, wasn't it?
I think a lot of them. Was it exclusively?
Yes.
I mean, we had a brawl between
all tag matches.
Truth and Joe, and then Joe and Braun. Those weren't real matches.
No, they weren't matches. They were all tag matches.
We had kind of a match between Shane McMahon and ring announcer. But yeah, no. It was all tag.
It was all tag matches.
But man,
nothing says spinning our wheels like tag matches.
That is true. That is true. Although there was a tag match with some consequences.
Yes.
Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, and Aleister Black. What a team.
That's a hell of a team.
Is
That
it like,
picture that Ali put up last night on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Man.
The light, the flight, and the
night.
The night.
Man, that was great.
That's a superhero team right there.
Where's the damn trios belts now?
Oh my God.
Give them to these guys.
Oh,
incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
Whoa.
They were taking on Rusev, Nakamura, and Almas.
You see that quick clip of Tama Tonga throwing the Ring of Honor?
Yeah, I watch that all the time. It's great.
What do you call it? Garbage?
Yeah.
What's this garbage? He picks it up off the floor and throws
because
it.
I think he threw it once before that. Then he also, that's what I was saying. After that, he was going on and saying, I don't care about Ring of Honor. I don't care about these titles. I'm a 2-time IWGP heavyweight tag champion. Like, as in he just won the same belts twice.
Yeah.
I think he was legit mad about the Enzo Cass thing.
It wouldn't surprise me
because he probably had no idea what was happening.
Yeah.
And you see on Twitter, it says, funny that they attacked Enzo and Cass attacked the losers of the match. Classic Ring of Honor booking.
Man.
I think they were steamed about that.
They're getting dumped on. Anyways, yeah, that's a terrific team. And then Rusev, Nakamura, and Andrade Almas, another fantastic team. But yeah, that first team is like, oh my God.
That's all the money.
That's
all the
like,
money.
I really hope that's like the future of SmackDown right there.
Oh, I know.
I really do.
I know. One half of the new SmackDown 6.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh boy,
That'd
that's
be
some
special.
talent. That's some talent right there.
Oh, yeah. Decent enough tag match, even though it didn't feel like there was any stakes really involved. Towards the end, Nakamura, Ricochet does like a moonsault on the Rusev, I believe, on the outside. Nakamura follows up with the Kinshasa. And Nakamura gets on the apron. He eats the black mass.
That's a singles feud that I need to see, and it's probably never going to happen.
I know.
There's so many moving pieces. It's probably never going to happen.
I know.
Nakamura, Aleister Black.
Well, it's the second time they've been in a tag match against each other, so you never know.
Yeah.
And then, get ahead of myself here. Ali hits a reverse Rana on Almas, follows it up with a 450 for the win. And as soon as Ali gets up from getting the pin, Randy Orton comes in and drops him with an RKO.
Yeah.
And he poses a little bit, walks up the ramp, acts like the lights are
the bright lights are
blinding
much.
him.
Yeah.
Reference to Mania. And then Owens gets in the ring and drops Rusev with a stunner.
Yeah. All sorts of crazy stuff.
And I was really enjoying the sell because Rusev gets out of the ring, tries to get up, and stumbles back down. He's really selling that stunner.
You got it? Yeah, man. It's a stunner. Put the right kind of stank on it.
Yep.
You'll be like Stone Cold.
Yep. Can't bury the finish.
Can't bury. Ooh, Jim.
Jim, you're burying my finish.
Jim, you're burying my finish. Oh, yeah.
After that, we had an Usos interview that was great. First, before they said really anything about their tag match with the Hardys, gave a shout out to Kofi for winning that title. And afterwards, they said, we need to win this match. We never say this, but we need to win this match. Prove that we are not only the best brother tag team in WWE, we're the best tag team WWE period ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Stakes involved here.
They have a good case to make. And then over on the .com, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy cut a pretty decent promo too. So that was cool. They, of course, are on the never-ending quest to be the best tag team in all
time and space.
You see that picture of a black hole they posted today?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Looked like an eclipse.
Well, yeah, it just looked like a big fuzzy glowing ball with a black hole in the middle. It's kind of what I figured a black hole would look like. Still, it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Did they say where that was? That the one in the center of our galaxy, or is it elsewhere?
I don't know. I would assume it'd be the one. But I
I
don't
think
know.
that'd probably be the closest one, but even then, that's still quite a ways away.
It's one of those weird things where like Hubble can like take pictures like of the beginning of the universe, but they can't take a picture of like.
Well, it's because the field of view for Hubble is very narrow.
Yeah.
Because I went to some science thing with the kids, I think, and they had a thing with the Hubble, and they had like this huge picture of like the universe, and the bit that Hubble actually sees is like that large. It's pretty small.
Yeah. Interesting stuff.
Well, relative to the rest of the universe is huge.
The universe is a big place, man.
And it's expanding still. Maybe.
Maybe it's all simulation.
Or it could just be infinite.
I don't know.
Until it contracts.
It makes that sound.
Yep.
Before we continue, here's a word from our sponsor, forhims.com. Hey, Larson.
What?
How's that hairline of yours doing up there? Is it starting its retreat yet? Are there any bald spots, Larson?
Well, Steve, it is easier to keep the hair you've got than to replace what's already been lost. And if I'm looking to do something about this receding hairline, why would I try odd solutions when I can look to medicine and science? The solution is forhims.com, men's one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness.
Smash. Larson, tell me, will you have to waste time anxiously sitting in a waiting room only to go in for an awkward doctor's visit to get your hands on some Hims?
No.
Good.
With Hims, you get real doctors and medical-grade solutions to deal with hair loss. We're talking well-known generic equivalents to brand-name prescriptions to help you keep your hair. Just go to forhims.com, answer a few questions, and a doctor will look over your order, and bang, products are shipped directly to your door. It's that easy.
And right now, Going In Raw listeners can get a trial months of Hims for only $5 while supplies last. Go to forhims.com/GIR. That's forhims.com/GIR. This would cost you hundreds if you went to a pharmacy or the doctor.
Again, we'd like to thank Hims for sponsoring today's episode, and you're really helping out Going In Raw by going to forhims.com/GIR.
After that, we had R-Truth and Carmella coming out to drop a promo.
Yeah.
And R-Truth talked about, I forget what, but then Carmella talked about really liking R-Truth because she had the championship. Now she doesn't have the championship.
Well, he said, congratulations, Carmella, on defeating Andre the Giant.
That was funny.
And she said, no, I want the women's battle royal at WrestleMania. And he said, yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
And then she said, it was a year ago that I cashed in Money in the Bank, become women's champion.
Very good.
I've lost the title, but since then I've gained a friend. R-Truth. Also, R-Truth mentioned the world's largest 7-second dance break at Mania.
Yes.
That's what he mentioned first.
Yeah.
And then the Battle Royal. Yeah. And then Joe walks out. He and Truth brawl for a little bit. Looks like Truth is going to get an axe kick on Joe. He doesn't. Instead, he gets put in the coquina clutch for a bit. Then Joe just tosses him out of the ring. Joe grabs a mic, says he'll destroy anyone, maybe even faster than he beat Rey Mysterio at Mania.
He said, I beat Rey in less than 60 seconds. That was cool.
Enter Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
He goes down the ring. They brawl some. Joe puts the clutch on Braun. Braun breaks free, goes for a power slam, but Joe escapes. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, no, that was great. Again,
this is the kind of feud, Braun versus Joe, that can bring Braun back to relevance, I feel like.
I agree. It can help Braun. It can help Joe. It'll be killer. I just look back at Braun versus Roman from a couple of years ago.
Exactly.
That's what we can have. But maybe even better.
Yeah, I know.
Because Joe, I feel, would just absolutely thrive in that environment.
Yep.
And then Braun really has to prove to everybody that he needs to be back up in there in the title pick. And I think starting with that U.S. title is a great way to do that. I kind of used to think that he was above all those titles. But now he is not. He just beat Colin Jost in a kickoff show battle royal.
Yes.
So
he's back down to mid-card title.
Yeah, pretty much.
zone,
and I think it's great. I think that this is a great way to elevate that United States title as well. If you have Braun and Joe fighting over it, and granted, we have no idea what's going to happen with the shakeup, so we don't really know what's going to be the case.
Oh, it's entirely possible. I'm going to be surprised.
Look, maybe they have a piece of paper that has Raw, SmackDown, and then like 3 names on each that they are absolutely certain. We definitely know we're going to send these guys.
Or it might be the opposite. They have Raw and SmackDown. They say, all right, here's 5 names we know who are absolutely staying on this show.
That could be too. Yeah.
And then everybody else is up in the air.
Yeah.
Because while Braun's showing up on SmackDown, you would think, okay, maybe Braun's going to SmackDown. The inverse could be true. It could mean Joe going to Raw,
Yeah,
in exchange for Finn going over to SmackDown.
That could be.
Because you got to swap mid-card belts.
That could be. We're going to figure all this out on Countouts.
Yes.
It's going to be a special 5-hour episode.
I mean, Finn did wear blue trunks on Raw.
But but you can't say that. You're the one who said he's the guy who...
He likes to mess people, I know.
He likes to mess with people.
Because he did last year.
Yeah.
He wore blue trunks on Raw, I believe, the Raw after Mania last year.
Last year he was teasing this year.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways, after that all ends, Braun's walking up the ramp. Cue Iconics music.
Big pop for them, too.
Yeah, man. They walk down. They both kind of do like a mutual, at the same time, handshake to Braun.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do it.
Yeah, that was a bummer. I wish he would have done it.
Yeah, I know. So then we see that weird puppet Wyatt Buzzard promo again.
Yeah. Still no.
Is it possible that this thing's working at a level that we can't comprehend? It's a metaphor, man.
I actually really like... Hold on a second. Somebody actually... I hope I screenshotted this. Somebody actually sent a pretty decent tweet last night. Sir Daniel Hobson at Dan from AUS, which I think would imagine he's from Australia.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey, MS Steve here. Just thought. What if the buzzard puppet is Bray trying to be a face? That he's trying to appeal to the kids like Cena.
Saw that.
But his attempts make him even creepier than he's ever been." I love that idea. If we get some sort of twisted Bray's Playhouse type thing.
It'd be different.
The Bray House.
Yeah.
That would be... There's something to that. Him trying to appeal to kids.
But it being...
and failing miserably.
Weird, yeah.
I kind of like that idea.
That'd be good.
I like that. I told Sir Daniel here that I think that's too good of an idea for what I would be surprised if they knew where this was going to go.
Yeah.
I would be surprised. This might be the next Emelina. This might be a thing that goes
could be.
15 weeks.
And then nothing ever comes of it.
No idea. They are known for doing that.
Oh yeah.
Do something weird and not have anything.
Just they have the premise of something weird, but no follow through, no plan where to take it. I just thought, well, it's a puppet. You know, maybe Braun is saying he's a puppet. Or,
right.
Sorry, what did I say?
Braun.
Sorry, Braun.
It'd be
Bray.
great if it was Braun.
Yeah, no. Bray has felt like he's a puppet, and then at some point he's going to break free of being a puppet and debut as his new Bray reborn, essentially.
Yeah, like a more of a anthropomorphic buzzard person.
Maybe, yeah.
Like a raw gay
like Condor
buzzard.
Man.
Like, right, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
You ever seen that movie?
I like that, too. God, no. I remember you saying that it was like one of your favorite movies as a kid, and then you watched it later on in life, and you said it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a like late 70s, early 80s Disney live-action superhero film.
Yeah.
Condor Man.
Well, they didn't really know what they were
You can
doing
guess
with
what
superhero.
you can guess what his superhero character is called.
He was a condor.
Yeah, it's Condor Man.
Condor Man.
Yeah, he had wings like metallic, not robotic.
Hey, you know what's weird?
What?
Just the other day when we were talking about Gene Hackman movies,
Uh-huh.
You had brought up The Conversation.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that before.
It's really good.
It was on Pluto. Pluto TV, by the way, is a freaking treasure.
Yeah.
It is amazing because there's always, like, I was just flipping around the other day that Pi was on. That's like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
And The Conversation was on last night. I caught like the first 30 minutes or so.
really
of it.
good.
There's a little Harrison Ford cameo in there.
Yeah.
And so this morning I told Lace, because like we need to get back on watching the old cool movies train because we lost that. We used to do that all the time. I said, man, we got to watch this movie Conversation.
It's really good. It's because it's a
far
movie
it's really
Coppola did between the two Godfathers.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was preceding Godfather.
No, he made it between them. It was like nominated for Best Picture and everything.
Right.
Conversation
Was Hackman nominated for actor?
Probably because he's really good in it.
Yeah.
It's a very still movie,
Right. Yeah.
but it's really good.
No, I love it. It's all full of like just great character
just wait till the end.
actors.
Just wait till the end.
It's like all character actors. It's awesome.
The end has like this one.
All right, whoa, hold on, dude. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know anything. I'm gonna
I was
watch it.
talking about one shot.
Then we'll do an overrun on it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Whenever you watch it, let me know.
So yeah, then we come back from the Wyatt Buzzard thing, and the Iconics are kind of no-selling it. Like I would figure they'd play on the big screen, and they'd probably be weirded out. But I know that they're supposed to have not seen it,
or they've just seen it so many times they don't know what's going on anyway. So they decide to ignore it too.
They've got a puppet. Did you see the little backstage thing with the Iconics and Drake Maverick? It's great. They're trying to flag him down. And he says hello, and then he tries to run off to the side because he doesn't want to get bullied by them.
That's funny.
And they corner him, and they just do their thing. They're like, tell us how great these titles are. And he's like, well, they're very shiny. And they just bully the crap out of him.
Wow.
It's fantastic.
Check that out.
Oh, man, they're lovely. Anyways.
They dropped a promo saying how awesome it was for them to win those titles at Mania, and they do their pose. They say, "Well, we found the finest tag team in all of Brooklyn to take on tonight. A record.
We're gonna be fighting champions.
Record of 45-0. Carissa and Kristen, the Brooklyn Bells.
Yeah.
So that was the next match.
Yes.
Not much of a match. Paige was watching the match backstage on a monitor, so after Peyton pins Kristen with like a combo knee to the face, we cut backstage for a Paige interview, and she says, yeah, I'm impressed by what I see here with the Iconics. However, I'm going to be debuting a tag team next week.
Well, she's going to be showing up with her own tag.
It's totally the Sky Pirates, isn't it?
Okay, don't get your hopes up. Paige had mentioned during the tag team match that she's friends with Nia Jax. If they want to keep this whole shakeup thing going, it might be Nia and Tamina. So I'm sorry. I know because Karen on Twitter also last night said, "Oh man, this better be the Sky Pirates."
I was hoping for something exciting.
Me too. No, dude, me too. And maybe now that I've completely cratered everybody's expectations by saying it's probably going to be Nia Jax.
Well, here's
and Tamina.
the thing: is Nia and Tamina have been established as a heel tag team. Not to say they can't go to SmackDown and completely do the opposite of that. But I'd be shocked, given Paige's position on the show, where she's like everybody loves Paige, and she's like super face.
Yeah, but she's all business also.
I understand.
She's all business.
But then the other side of this, that the Iconics are a heel tag team.
Nobody hates. Yeah, but yeah, that's true.
So
but they're also very different heels than Nia and Tamina.
I understand. And we did kind of already just saw that with at Mania with Nia and Tamina being that 4-way match.
Because Paige,
give us something new.
Paige could kind of be an Ellering to Paul Ellering.
Yeah.
And still maintain. Here's the thing: nobody liked Authors of Pain, but everybody loved Paul Ellering. They could be the same kind of thing. Now, I'm hoping that I'm simply cratering everybody's expectations, so that if it's Sky Pirates, our minds will be blown, or if it's anybody. I mean, look at how it could be. Maybe they're going to keep Io over on NXT. It could be Candice and Kyrie. There have been some reports that Candice LeRae and Kyrie Sane are both on the list for call-ups. That'd be a killer team.
That'd be cool. Here's another thing too about Paige. Remember when she debuted on the main roster? It was kind of.
I want Io to take that title off of.
I know.
Shayna.
If you hadn't been watching NXT, Paige kind of debuted on main roster out of nowhere. It made a massive impact right at the beginning. I think it'd be cool if she said, "Okay, I can't wrestle now. I want to kind of help someone else in NXT get that similar type rub coming up to the main roster." Just going back to her beginnings on the main roster in terms of character stuff. I think that'd be really good.
At some point, wouldn't Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville go up to her and say, hey, we could have...
Maybe she'll reform Absolution. That'd be cool.
Re-Absolution. Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully Sky Pirates.
We're a tag team that you're kind of overseeing also. Maybe we can...
Do that again?
Still thing? No? Okay.
No? All right.
Thanks,
cool.
Paige. They're probably going to break up Absolution in the shakeup. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, not at all. They've been kind of so back and forth on how... whether they're working as a
I think
team
Mandy
or
Rose is
not.
going to go to Raw. I think they think that she's like a big star.
Maybe. Well, it seemed like they're finally following through on the reports of Lacey Evans doing something. So
yeah.
Who knows? After that, we had Shane McMahon coming out dropping a promo. Said he had a black eye, a shiner because of Papa Miz. I don't remember Papa Miz laying a hand on him at Mania. Did he just put his dukes up and then Shane waved him off and then attacked him?
Maybe some like Jedi stuff, or he just shot a force bolt at him. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, he didn't touch him.
Yeah, no.
I mean, that was a fake black eye. Anyways.
It was, totally was.
Yeah,
totally was.
When they would go to close up, you can just sort of see the makeup smears.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I can't wait to upload that. I'm very happy Cody Miles. Cody Miles is like my favorite person. Like, he posted the thing. That's like my favorite. The people keep on using it on Twitter now for memes.
So good.
Like,
No, they had to have known that was going to happen.
Too big.
Yeah. Shane says, we saw Becky Lynch win all the titles. We saw Kofi beat Daniel Bryan. We saw Seth beat Brock. But the match everybody tuned in for WrestleMania 4 was his match against The Miz. And he said, yeah, he took some lumps, but smarts, acumen led him to victory. He said, that is why I'm the best in the world. And there's some CM Punk chants.
He said,
please.
This was a very long promo, but that was entertaining.
I know.
Because
it was funny.
What is it about Shane that makes this heel run work so well? It's because he'll throw in something like his baked potato face.
Yeah.
He's not putting any stank on the term baked potato face. Shane's Mr. Miz. He's not calling him Mr. Miz.
Everything is so matter of fact.
Yes.
It's like literally there's nothing different between face Shane and heel Shane.
Right.
Other than he just says mean things in the same exact tone he would say nice things.
Yeah.
And for some reason it makes it funnier.
He was staring at me with his baked potato face, which is honestly, God, why have I not heard that term before? It's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
His baked potato face.
I don't know.
And he keeps going at it. He keeps on referring to him as a potato face.
I know.
God dang it, that's
consistency.
funny.
So then Shane goes, all right, well, Greg Hamilton, come in here. He says, what was up with your introduction to me? It wasn't up to par. And Greg Hamilton says, well, I've been out and about, and fans have actually been threatening me.
Yeah.
If I keep referring to you as the best in the world.
Yeah.
And Shane says, all right, well, the only person you really need to be listening to is me. So I want you to do the introduction again, but like you did at Mania.
I love when Shane, when he gets so frustrated, he cracks a little bit. Have you noticed that? Mm-hmm. He has him by the tie, and he does, and he said, no, come on, do it.
Yeah.
It's like... Oh God, it's so goddamn funny.
And so he'll have Greg start. And go, no, again.
No, come on,
do it right. He's grabbing him by the tie, and he's starting to slowly kind of pull him out of the ring and go up the ramp. He continually does it.
He's got him by a leash.
Yeah,
he's got him by a leash, and he's walking him.
Yeah, and eventually they get to the top of the ramp, and Shane says, "Okay, you're choking here.
Yeah,
take your time.
Yeah,
don't put pressure on yourself. Don't choke.
Yeah,
do it right." And finally, Greg does, and Shane seems content.
And he gets it right. Yeah. And then he like walks back. He starts doing his dance and his music isn't even playing.
I know.
It's so great. It's so great. It's so great. And it's such a great stark contrast to when Shane was really bad.
I know.
It's like, my God, they had this magic on their hands. It's like when Neville, they didn't pull the trigger.
Oh, I know. Neville. I know.
It's like, oh my God, they had this. They had this
for years and to do anything with it.
They had matter of fact heel Shane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Leading a guy around by his tie.
Oh, so good.
It's on a leash.
I know. It's so good.
The last thing you have to worry about is any of these people.
The only person you need to worry about is standing across from you in this ring. Now do it right.
Mr. Miz with his baked potato face.
Next, we had the Hardys taking on the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Solid match.
Mm-hmm.
Usos can pretty much do no wrong on the ring, man. They're so good.
Yeah, I know. They're amazing.
Towards the end, we saw Jay hit a top rope splash. Jeff kicks out, and the Usos both go up to the top for their double splash. Jeff gets out of the way. And then Matt hits, after one failed attempt, a twist of fate on Jimmy. Swanton from Jeff. He takes the pin. Jimmy does. Hardy's new tag team champions.
Yeah, Usos, they're on that list of people going to Raw for sure.
Oh, you think so?
Raw. Yeah.
Well, I guess if T-Bar's coming to SmackDown, then yeah, probably. So then Kayla gets in the ring to interview the Hardys. She starts to ask a question, and then cue Lars Sullivan's music. He comes down the ring. He lays out the Hardys, then picks him up, drops Jeff with the freak accident, Matt with the power slam, and followed by a diving headbutt.
Kind of similar to Brock Lesnar's debut. That was against the Hardys. And destroyed them, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's cool. See, that would have been a perfect thing for if Lars had debuted on Raw in the main event.
Yeah, and then come out and do this.
And then do this.
Yeah, I know.
He's going falling down further the card. I wonder who is first. I guess we'll figure out after the shakeup. But and I don't know. If Samoa Joe is actually going to move on to a thing with Braun. Well, no, Orton hit Ali, huh?
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's going to be a
Owens
thing.
stunned Rusev.
And then Owens stunned Rusev. I wonder who Lars. Because In theory, I like Lars versus Ali, but somebody has to go over there, and I don't want it to be Lars Sullivan over Ali. But it's got to be, so it's got to be Lars. I don't know who's a good first feud for him. Oof, AJ. AJ's too high on the totem pole.
Yeah, AJ's got a hip injury too, so who knows how long he'll be out. I mean, I guess Lars could end up on Raw too.
That's a possibility.
There's probably more options for first feuds there.
Yeah. Man, how great would a Lars versus EC3 with Drake Maverick feud be?
That could be good.
That could be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that would ever happen.
Because right now EC3 just needs TV time.
I know.
At this point, wins and losses don't really matter. He just needs an opportunity to go out there and entertain the people.
I guarantee you, man, they start putting like little video clips of them just in their chemistry on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Just shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Give me EC, dude. What about this? EC3 and Drake Maverick taking on Bob Lashley and Leo Rush. That's a feud right there.
That'd be great.
That'd be a killer feud.
I kind of wish they'd have Drake be Drake on 205 Live, but on Raw, let him be Rockstar Spud.
Like different names too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying.
What a killer idea.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Like he has his button down official.
Yeah.
You know.
But then he lets loose on Raw.
Exactly.
Oh man. Wow.
We can do some fun character stuff there. Next, we had Becky Lynch come to the ring for the promo. She's a champ.
She's a champ.
She's
Becky Two Belts.
The champ.
I like how she's getting over her own things.
I know.
She says, now you can call me Becky Two Belts or Becky Champ. So yeah, it was good. And then she talks about Lacey Evans and the sucker punch, and then Lacey Evans comes out and sucker punches.
Yeah, this time Becky sells it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Which I thought was pretty good because the first time Becky she was at least facing Lacey, kind of saw it coming maybe. This time she turns around and just eats punch and then sells it.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
There's no brawl afterwards. Lacey stood tall this time.
Yep.
But the promo, like the actual content of Becky's promo, is kind of the same on Raw. 2 belts. I got the target on my back, but I'll fight anybody, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good stuff.
And then the main event, New Day versus Drew McIntyre and T-Bar. You knew it was going to be a terribly long match because they didn't do introductions till like quarter till 9.
Yeah, it was like 45, yeah.
Or quarter to 10. Even before the match started, you had Sami Zayn come out, act like he was going to talk, and just said, yeah, you're not worth it.
Yeah.
Turn around and walks away. So Xavier eats that reverse Alabama slam that Drew does on the announce table, face first into the announce table.
Yeah, that looked nasty.
We cut the commercial, and then Drew teleported out of the arena. Now we've heard that he may have been hurt, something. He just walked away from the match. I thought maybe they did that to ride him out of the match, so if he was dealing with anything, he wouldn't be involved in the finish.
Yeah. He had poo-poo pants.
Maybe.
Ooh, my Billy.
Maybe. So after that, there's only like 6 minutes of match left. T-Bar does hit their kind of duo white noise on Kofi, I think. Xavier Woods breaks up the pin, and then Kofi pins Sheamus after Trouble in Paradise. They're booking that move strong, which is good.
Did you see that shoot Trouble
Hell
in
yeah,
Paradise?
man. That was great.
That dude, one of the comments on that video, so it's like a kickboxing match.
Yeah.
And this guy hits a perfect Trouble in Paradise on this poor bastard.
And you see, there's contact, and you see all the sweat
somebody said
fly
that
out
was,
of the guy, off
somebody
the
said
guy's
that
head.
was the soul leaving his body.
Yeah,
man. It looks like, and then
he crumples, but then he's kind of like propped up by the ropes for a little bit.
Ref just lets him face plant too.
Yeah.
That's messed up. But yeah, it was like the perfect knockout.
Yeah, he completely got knocked out.
Everybody needs to sell Kofi's Trouble in Paradise like that.
Well, Sheamus kind of did because he was pretty close to the ropes. If he was, kayfabe conscious, he could have easily reached his arm out and grabbed it, but he didn't.
Wrestlers are so lucky if they get to get a finish like that off against Sheamus. I'm sorry, Cesaro. Just like the
stomp on Raw, yeah.
Oh my God, that guy will sell like nobody else does. It's great.
Austin Luff here in chat says Drew just hecka had to use the bathroom.
Oh, got explosive butt.
And then New Day celebrate with Kofi's family to close the show.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, great moment.
It was really good stuff.
And that was SmackDown this week.
Yeah.
You want to open some mail, Steve?
Yeah, let's open some mail. I've got in my trunk, I've got a package from Liam Wagner.
Oh.
But that's a big event. This is from Bill Bell. This is a big event, too.
You say Bill Bell?
Bill Bell.
Oh, Bill Bell.
Bill Bell. Bill Two Belts. Bill Bell belt. Make this easy on myself.
Alex C says, you ever see the Trouble in Paradise that shoot KO'd The Miz? No.
No?
Is that from Kofi?
That sounds awesome. Or was Miz just out doing his kickboxing?
Yeah, I don't know.
SOS. What is this?
Ooh, that DVD.
Ooh, what's this? The 2017 Mega Ticket from Alton, Illinois from January of 2018. What is this? PW.
Here, let me see.
Here you go.
What do you got here?
What is this? Oh, whoa, look at this. XP. Oh, no. XPW Television, the complete second season.
No.
Oh, dear.
I don't know what this is, but there's a hoss fight on it.
That's awesome. I wonder if it's his local promotion.
It could
Where's
be.
This guy from? Yeah, maybe. I think there's a letter in here. Maybe he can explain all this to us with letter.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Steven Larson. I had a couple extra wrestling DVDs that I needed to offload, and I figure you guys might enjoy these. One is a set of XPW episodes, and another is of a local federation here in St. Louis, PWCS. I hope you enjoy. Sincerely, Bill Bell. He says, just to be clear, I'm in no way expecting you guys to review these or anything. Just wanted to share some DVDs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I might try to get some DVD ripping software so we can get back to tape trades on these XPWs.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, man. Do a whole series on XPW tape trades.
Dear.
Absolutely.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah. Anyways, let's answer some questions.
Yeah.
I've got a question thread up on the Patreon. I've also got a question thread over on the YouTube community tab for members.
Well, here's Kofi Kingston knocks out The Miz with Trouble in Paradise. Here's a video from WWE.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's from WWE.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. It's probably going to happen towards the finish. Uh-oh. Is this going to be it? Nope. Oop. Sunset flip. Scorpion death drop. Rest hold. That might have been it. Hold on.
Nope. That's
No,
belly to
okay.
back.
You keep looking for it. Let's see here. I'm also on the Discord. Going to take some questions here. So according
here we
to
go.
Snake
Wait.
Sosa, he says that Cultaholic reported Drew was sick a week or two back, and he was. Oh, he's out. Oh, that dude's gonna have a headache waking up.
Yeah, that was flush.
That sucked. He should do it to everybody. Just a bunch of legit knockouts.
Oh man,
gosh.
he totally could cuss that.
That bell is rung. That bell is rung.
Ouch.
Let's see here. Jonathan, is Drew going to be the new puke gimmick? Yeah. Drew. Now you're on SmackDown. Yeah. Puke.
You're gonna puke.
Cody Miles asked thoughts on the Crockett Cup bracket. Did Corgan do this himself?
I think so.
Looks cheap. Flip and Bandito. I mean, these are going to be good matches.
Yeah.
Versus, I don't know who these people are, Stucca and Maya Jr. Jackson Crimson, I kind of know them. They're NWA guys.
Yeah.
Versus Wild Card.
You got Briscoes versus Rock and Roll Express.
That's cool. And then PCO and Brody King versus Kojima and Nagata. So that's cool. It sounds cool. I like NWA stuff. It's kind of neat. Let's see here.
We got a message retracted here.
Nice.
DJ Chicken, new member. New Savvy. I have no idea who was voting yay for SmackDown last night. Both Raw and SmackDown were pretty lackluster.
Oh, you think so?
Well, that's what New Savvy thought, yeah.
Let's see here. Two-time TV champ Adam Darwin. AJ Styles has a picture of him in the club, and he said hashtag superstar shakeup, and he said too sweet. And then apparently there was and then he also did another image of them two, him and
Zen Too Sweetie.
Boy, that'd be. Do you want to hit
Try
All Elite Wrestling?
You want to entice the club to stay?
You
too.
want to entice them to? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man. Infinite
Oh,
Zero, new
club.
member, welcome. Two $1 super chats from Dwayne28. Thank you. Dylan Haggett. Hey, friendos. Either of you played the Hitman games? Not the one that just recently came up when they kind of the reboot.
You played Retribution quite a bit, right?
Was that the one it was?
I think so. Or Absolution.
Absolution.
Okay.
The first one for next gen, for like the Xbox or PS3 or whatever, that version.
Yeah.
I thought that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
I remember you liked that quite a bit.
It was
It
a
was
lot of
very
fun.
creative with how you can kill people.
Yeah, man.
Wolfpack for life. Pick 3 to protect you, and the other 6 will try to kill you. All at their peak moment in their career. So you can choose 3 of these people to protect you. 6 will try to kill you. Aleister Black, Bray Wyatt, Killian Dane, Randy Orton, Braun Strowman, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, Bob Lashley, Drew McIntyre.
I'll take Joe, Lashley, and Aleister Black to protect me. I think they all have legit fight training to some degree.
I'll go with Killian Dane, Bobby Lashley, and... Dude, nobody's going to mess with you if Braun Strowman's there.
Yeah, but Brock almost knocked him out in the ring, so his chin is not that great.
Brock isn't the one trying to attack.
You trying to
here.
say that Braun could eat a shoot black mass fine?
Oh yeah, man.
I don't think so.
All you got to do, that's a slow. All you got to do is that.
Undisputed Bebe, Gobbledygooker reincarnated in reference to the
Oh
Vulture
yeah, I heard that a lot too.
Dylan again. Oh, sorry.
The friendo Richie Rich. Did Aleister Black and Zelina Vega have a conversation before the match or a pre-entrance smooch? Or did Aleister tell Andrade to behave? No, there's like a great little conversation piece on the ride-along with Zelina Vega and Andrade Almas, and they have Aleister Black on the phone, and Aleister said something like, "Don't worry, you'll be here in a couple hours, and I can relieve you of your duties." Like she's the little, firebrand, the little firecracker. They have like co-husband duties on.
Yes.
Not in a gross way. Not in a smash way,
No.
mind you.
Dylan again, did you guys see the video of MVP and Shad from Mania reacting to Kofi's title win?
Yeah, they were very emotional. It was awesome. I
Yeah, it
love
was
seeing all
awesome.
that stuff.
Marcus Harrison, Iconics with the same amount of successful title defenses as Boss and Hug.
Wait, say again?
It says Iconics with the same amount of
yeah.
successful title defenses as Boss and Hug.
Let's see here. Oh, this is a good question. Cody Lee, if you guys could reassess the WWE Hall of Fame, what would be the criteria you guys would set? Who would be in your first
There's
class?
only really one criteria.
7 and up.
Yeah.
It's got to be 7 and up,
Yeah,
right?
it's going in raw mass, 7 and up, yeah.
7 and up, yeah.
Sorry, Brett, you're not a Hall of Famer.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Even after the attack?
He's 6+, man.
I'd probably say 6+ and up.
Yeah.
I'd say 6+ and up. Brett's got to be in. He's got to be in.
Marcus Harrison, Jeffrey Nguyen. Can you imagine Bourne and Aaliyah as the new team? Oh, they don't
No, I couldn't.
No.
I would turn. I would end Going In Raw. I would quit the show.
Wow.
I would quit the show.
Wow.
If Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne are her fantastic new amazing. No, the Brooklyn Bells should be able to beat them.
Yeah. Actually, I thought they were pretty good. They looked really crisp in the ring.
Yeah, they're probably really good.
Josh Little asked for Candice LeRae math. You can't base anything on her NXT run, however. It's all in the indies.
Yeah, right now she's probably like a 2+.
If you just base it on NXT.
Right? Let's do that. Let's just base it on NXT.
Gosh.
Let's just do
You got
NXT.
paper over there?
Yeah.
Well, let's do her
Use this one. That's gonna kill me.
Let's do pre and post NXT. So let's do pre NXT.
Oh, killer! Amazing.
So being good in ring, like an 8.
Oh, 9.
9.
Are you kidding me? She's amazing.
Promo. I don't really know.
I don't know. But I'll give her a 5.
All right. Look.
World's cutest tag team, Cupcakes. Give her a 7.
Legacy. That's gonna be pretty up
On
there.
the independent scene, for
Huge.
the independent world, it's like a 9.
Yeah.
She's tops.
Kayfabe.
I
don't really know.
I think they were booked strong.
Yeah, her and Joey were tag team champions.
On the
PWG.
independent scene, if you're booked strong, people know who you are. So I'm assuming they're booked strong.
I'll say an 8.
Yeah, give her 8.
20. No, that's 14, 21, 7, 17, 24. That's an 8 on the indies. In NXT, in ring, she maybe won a match.
But she lost to Shayna.
Yeah. She lost. She was in that fatal 4-way that Bianca won, the number 1 contender.
Yeah.
She's been in some battle royals that she lost in
She
NXT.
probably did decent on that house show circuit, but that's not on TV.
Maybe. Sorry, that's kayfabe more so than in ring. She's still really good. Her moonsault is like one of the best.
Oh yeah, no,
in the world.
in ring, I'd still give her like a 7, like what we've seen, a 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
Promo. That interview she did the other day was good. Last week.
It was okay.
That's no worse than 5.
Yeah, I give her a 5.
Look, her ring gear looks great now.
Yeah, it looks pretty tops. I'd give her a 7.
So that's all unchanged.
Legacy's terrible. It's like a 3.
3.
Yeah.
Kayfabe 2. She's won a match.
Yeah, she's won a match. Yeah.
So that's 19. 6 plus 11. That's 3 plus.
Yeah.
In NXT.
Yeah, that's not her fault, by the way.
No, that's her
NXT's fault.
No, that's her fault.
You have easily a 7+ wrestler, and they're a 3+. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, given 3+ creative. Dwayne, Impact is turning into Steve W, killing people. Have you watched Impact lately?
Well, I know they killed Allie because she's all Elite Wrestling confirmed.
Yeah. All Allie Elite Wrestling.
4-inch Fox. Hey there, friendos.
Hi.
Will the WWE ever be able to turn Sami Zayn into a proper heel, as he's still super over with the crowd? How would you make him to a credible heel? I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Sami Zayn is like the poster child for why we need factions. We really need large factions, man. Because he could be great, I think.
Yeah. Nick C, does Lars have go away heat already? I don't think so.
Let's see here.
Simon Bronson, Enzo will get nuclear heat in Ring of Honor. Yeah. He already does have nuclear heat in Ring of Honor because no one wants him there.
It'll be interesting to see how far they go with that.
Has anyone's fortunes in the eyes of wrestling fans done a complete 180 as quickly and as dramatically as Enzo? Because when he and Cass, 3 years ago?
Oh, people loved him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just 3 years later, he's like one of the most...
like shoot-hated people.
Yeah.
Like there's a new, I mean, now it's Enzo heat. Now it's like, I literally don't want to see you get beat up. I don't want to see you
anywhere on my TV. I don't want to see you near a wrestling show whatsoever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Morris. So if the tag team page is bringing with her next week is anyone other than the Sky Pirates, it's probably going to be underwhelming, correct?
It'd be disappointing.
Well, I mean, okay, so it's got to be somebody. It's got to be Candice and Kyrie. That's what I'm thinking, man. It's got to be Candice LeRae. They've been talking about her call up for a little while now.
I know. I feel like it's gonna be Sky Pirates though, because their chemistry is awesome.
I agree.
Dylan, can post show be a botch talking episode? Botch talking?
What does that mean? We don't know how to talk anymore?
Yeah.
A botch talking episode? What does that mean?
I don't know. Daniel Morris says, check AJ's latest tweet. Did that already. Josito Gonzalez, the club versus Undisputed Era keeps Carl and Luke in WWE. Maybe.
Let's see here. Aaron Hagman. What other gimmicks should KO mock? What did he mock?
I don't think he's mocking anything.
KO means Kevin Owens, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or are you talking about Cassius Ohno?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, I don't know. Dylan says Hitman Absolution is a good game, but not a good Hitman game. The new game is awesome. You can poison lines of cocaine and sabotage racing cars. That's pretty crazy.
That's really neat. Brian Carter. Would Randy Orton be the best first challenger for Kofi? They have history, and it feels like he'd be a great mountain to conquer. I do feel like I'm not sure how long this title reign is going to last for Kofi. I hope it lasts a while, and it's like legitimate. It's not like a Christian one. But if it's going to be less than 6 months, give him some really high quality wins.
Yeah.
Randy Orton be great.
Yeah.
I think I think that's a good one. I think it's a really good one.
Yeah. Jack Daddy Umpire Rich Hardesty, just thinking I'm old enough to remember when Billy Kay jobbed Dana Brooke. Could not be more happy for the Iconics and how far they've come.
I hope they push Dana Brooke.
Dylan wants us to talk about botches the entire post show. A botch episode. We got chat trivia we got to do first and foremost.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. C. Penna, Usos to Raw confirmed. That's what I'm thinking, man.
Yeah, it could be.
But I think, again, I don't know if they know. But yeah, if Thebar comes over, then yeah. Let's see here. Jonathan asks who ends up being Lars's first legit feud. We were talking about that a little bit. What do we say? What was that going to be? Lars's
I'll say
first feud.
Apollo Crews.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Well done. And Lars probably comes out on top, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, that's the downside to it.
Yeah. No. Name redacted, message retracted. Given the women's movement, do you think there will ever be another Chyna, a woman that could believably compete with the men and possibly hold a men's title? I think Nia comes closest to that. I think they teased that with Dean. And in fact, she sent out a nice little tweet saying, "Thank you, Dean."
Yeah. Apparently she
did
an interview where she explained the reason that the house show intergender
Oh,
match
what was it? I didn't see that.
just that their schedules didn't match up.
Oh, man. Wow.
Like she was previously booked for that day.
Then that's really interesting. That could happen then. That could totally happen. Like here's something that I wouldn't mind seeing. And this is, it'd be kind of interesting what they could do with Nia. I know a lot of people have problems with Nia. I like Nia Jax. Keep her heel as a tag team with Tamina. But then have her challenge Sami Zayn as the face, and then Sami's the heel. That's a good matchup, I think. I think that Nia could I think Sami is creative enough and physically, it's not like she's taking on Braun or something like that, where you get into waters where who really wants to see something like that. Sami Zayn, I think that'd be kind of fun. I think it's the same with Dean. Like, Dean's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
I
think Asuka could believably compete against basically anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That could be fun to watch. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Go back to the Patreon.
All right.
See if anybody in Discord. Yeah, like you said, you got a lot of branches here, man. Becky Snake Sosa posted this tweet from Becky. When was this? I think it was recent. So now she said, "So new Charlotte is my first challenger. Not sure now, but I'm starting to think this company might have a type." She called Lacey Evans New Charlotte.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, Jimmy Thomas points out. So Thebar are already on SmackDown.
Yeah,
we're talking about the Usos going to Raw.
Oh, I guess
and
that's true.
Said, well, yeah, Thebar's coming to SmackDown. Yeah,
it's been a long weekend, man.
Did you see Aleister Black's tweet? It was a very, very well written tweet about his experience, but it was obvious that he recognizes they have me wrestling a lot, because it was like, boy, this past week has been something else. It's been very great. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to this. Thanks to that. But it's like an acknowledgement that, my God, I've been wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised.
But they wrestled on SmackDown, I know.
A little bit, yeah. I'm like, man, they have been through the ringer. They have been through it, man.
I don't think there's any house shows this weekend, though, or this week, though. I think they give the talent the week off.
God, I hope so.
Because usually, on Raw and SmackDown, they have the ticker at the bottom of upcoming shows, and the next thing they had listed was Raw and SmackDown next week. So hopefully, for everybody's sake, opportunity to rest some.
I would hope
it's
so.
It's going to be a crazy, crazy week.
James Fletcher says, so how long does Kofi hold the title? He says he hopes at least 6 months. I hope it's at least 6 months.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Here's the thing. Jinder held it for 6 months. Kofi has to hold it for longer than that. And with quality wins.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. If they've established him as being the guy who can last the gauntlet for an hour, multiple occasions, he's booked strong. That's a strong showing from him.
I know. Dylan asks, Nia challenging for the Universal title, yay or nay? If the story's good.
If the story makes sense, I'd be fine with that.
Heck yeah.
Let's see here. All right. Anyways, I think that's good.
Yep.
Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. And patrons, stay tuned. We got an overrun coming up. Till next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Goodbye.
Be a part of Going In Raw today at patreon.com/Steven Larson. Starting at $1 a month, you can enjoy Going In Raw ad-free, gain access to the daily 30-minute Going In Raw post show, exclusive merchandise, and so much more. Support Going In Raw today. Click the link in the description.